What's up everyone, Sixpenny here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K23 course showcase video. We're diving into a brand new course today, Bramley Manor, from the legendary designer Rich in UFC 99, also known as Richard Hall. So this is Richard's first original course in PGA 2K23. This is not a port from 2K21. An original design in this game, and Richard created some of my favorite courses in PGA 2K21. I actually just showcased not too long ago one of his ports, and now you have one of his originals, and wow, I am so pumped to dive into this course. As always, everybody, get on out there in game, play this course. Let me know how you shoot in a comment down below. Let's see who can get the best score on the channel. We're gonna be diving into the course. Let's do the white tees, pin location number 1, and then all the default course settings the way that Richard wanted us to play for the first round, and that's what we're sticking to. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Big thank you to Richard for all the hard work designing this, and to all the designers out there. I know I don't get to showcase them all, but I try to showcase as many as I can. Thank you all for all the hard work. Let's dive on in. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I have a full course showcase playlist down in the description if you're looking for more. I have a full career mode series on the channel and gameplay tutorials on all aspects of the game. And have you all noticed something? Doc got benched. Ryan got benched. Doc took over because of Ryan's poor performance at Brave Caleb's new course in the last showcase, Peak Valley. Well, Ryan shot 4 over par, and it tried to go for all the trick shots in the world, so he got put in the caddy. He's the caddy now. Doc is back out here. So how long will this last? We'll see. But here we go. We get to the first tee. Now, Richard builds very realistic environments. Like, his realism is always on point. And when I saw this course, I'm like, looks like such a realistic course. And already from the first tee, like, it just looks awesome. It looks like a course you go out and play in real life. Not that I could go out and play, but not in my area, but in some areas with some really nice courses. Wow, this is really cool. Imagine how long this stuff would take. Like, there are no presets for this, everybody. This is not preset. This is handcrafted. And never forget that when you see this stuff. Don't think that they're just going in there and placing stuff down. Even the driving range, like, there are no presets. Let's do the full fly up and see it from the air here. Yes, Richard just does such a phenomenal job. He is some of the best, I would say some of the best planting and sculpting in the business from a realism standpoint. Always just does a phenomenal job. There is some water in play. The one thing that sticks out to me, everybody, is this section right here. Looks like Ryan Gamer's nightmare. We have 3 greens where water is very much in play. So if you smack it here to the right, you're in the water. If you overhit it here, you're in the water. And if you overhit it here, and you're in the water. Well, can anybody go ahead and predict a shot dedication going into the water on one of those holes? Now, Richard usually does put the Gamer Ability Squirrel Easter egg stamp of approval. I haven't seen very many designers include it this year. I will say Daniel has included it in every single one, that legend. Thank you, Daniel, for continuing on the Gamer Ability Squirrel Easter egg. But a lot of these big-time designers, Daniel's a big-time designer, but he remembers. But a lot of the big-time designers, they forget about the fundamentals of course design. Placing a Gamer Ability Easter egg, right? Here we go, let's send it. First hole is a par 4.
Nice swing onto that one.
Doc, every time Doc comes in and takes over, she stripes a perfect first tee, looks right at Gamer and just like, yep. Take that. Hey, we cheers to that. Let's get some coffee, everybody.
This one's about 100 yards out.
Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a good Halloween. Halloween would already pass by the time you're watching this video. Send this. Yeah, Doc's on right now.
Oh, it's heading for the
yeah,
green here.
Very, just a beautiful course. Like, love the realistic feel to this.
That
just a really pretty environment.
Club.
That was the club. We got a birdie, which is something we didn't find in the last showcase video.
Under par already.
Brave Caleb's new course, White Peak Valley Elm Tee, is phenomenal. If you missed that showcase, check it out. But wow, is it tough. Well, it's tough when you go for trick shots every single hole like Ryan Gamer did. If you go for, it might not be tough if you don't go for a trick shot every time. But if you go for a trick shot every time, you know,
fairway bunker. Let's see how
it'd
this
be
goes.
tough. I'm going to go with the 5-iron here, full send. You know, maybe I shouldn't say full send. Fasted that thing. But look at this runoff here. Tons of fairway here that Richard put just for Ryan and Doc
You
Gamer.
got a lot done there. You got distance. You got out of the sand. You got a nice lie. Good stuff.
See why you have John turned on? Look at all the positives. He just read all the positives. He never read one negative. A legend. I've actually never heard him say that. I've heard a lot of new John lines. A lot of new ones, actually.
And for the par. Looking good.
Let's go. That,
Nice
you know,
putt.
Doc came ready to play. 1 under through 2. She already beat Ryan's 18-hole score by 5 strokes already in the last
That
showcase.
one, you'll stay at 1 under.
She beat it by, and you will see
up
this
on
in the
hole number
Gamer
3.
Society coming soon. You might have already played this on the Gamer Society. I think it'll be week 5. When you're watching this video, it's still week 4 right now. But week 5, you'll see this course. You can join it. Just search Gamer PC, Xbox, PlayStation. So, the reason I've got questions of why it's Master. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but if you all are struggling with tempo on the Master difficulty, choose the Rhythm archetype.
Well, that'll work
Focus
for you.
all your fittings
See how you do with this.
on tempo.
13-foot putt.
You turn the game from Master to Pro or even Pro-Am. Dead serious. Look how forgiving. I've tempo fittings on. I'm not even maxed out. I don't have gold fittings yet.
That'll go.
You all see my
down
We're on
for
Master
the bird.
difficulty. Look at my
Yeah, this
forgiveness
hole's a
area in the
par
right.
4.
That's not default Master, right? Look at it for my look at my hybrids. Like, look at this thing. That's Pro. The reason the difficulty is on Master is because you can turn Master is basically Pro with fittings. So that is the reason. I know, if you haven't got into the fittings and stuff yet or chose the Rhythm archetype, you're missing out because you can make the game so much more easier on
Sliced
the
and
tempo.
diced on that one.
Are you going to hit every tempo? No, look at me. But that's the reason. Honestly, Legend is very playable on Rhythm archetype with max fittings on tempo. I mean, I'm
This
dead
one's about
serious. I'm not even
210
joking.
yards or so
Try it.
from the pin.
It's very playable. You can turn Legend into Master, right? So that's the reason why TGC Tours is all on Master. That's the reason most societies are on Master. Because if you turn it, have you all played Pro? If you all that have Rhythm archetype and max tempo,
That's a safe
forgiveness,
shot.
have you all
3 under
played
par,
Pro
I think
just for a
this.
second? Your forgiveness area is massive. Like, you could never miss a even when you miss a tempo, it barely misses. So, like, that's the reason you see a lot of these societies on Master in this game, right? Not Pro.
Oh, it could be.
So, if you're struggling with tempo, you're struggling with Master, go into the fittings and change it. And don't go for overpowers
about 5
or
feet to
shot
go.
shaping. I see a lot of people,
Looking
you know,
pretty good.
saying that they're struggling with tempo, and then,
Nice.
you know, that's
That's
usually the
gonna
question I
work.
ask them.
That's
Well,
for par.
what's your archetype? Not your archetype. Yeah, what's your archetype? And then are you using
And
shot shaping and
scorecard says
overpowers? Because
Stick
don't
right
do
there,
that
2 under after that hole.
if you can't hit tempo. This is just gorgeous. I love the planting around the bunkers that Richard chose in each hole. Like, his framing and sculpting is always just perfect. Like, look at this. That's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous view here. Like, that is really nicely done. Let's get a few screenshots here. I just love the way this looks. Very nicely done, Richard. But yeah, this game is actually very playable on all the difficulty settings with the
Hopefully
right
this sticks
loadout.
to the,
With the
fairway.
right loadout. People that don't get into the loadout system and don't get into testing out different things are really, if you
Here's our
don't,
second
if you're
shot
struggling
on
with
the fifth.
tempo, go all in tempo. If you're not, if you hit tempo every time, why even go into tempo, right? That's why you'll see a lot of the top players not even investing in tempo, because to them, it doesn't matter. Look at, now this is dangerous. I love the way these bunkers look here. But oh my, Richard. That is scary. Why did we not dedicate that one?
Shots coming towards the green nicely.
Just gorgeous. Need it to stop though. It should. Beautiful.
Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew.
Little bit left to
Stuff.
right, then back right to left.
Go to 4 under if this goes down.
Get in. Oh, it
That was
it
almost.
cut, and then it just cut back at the end.
Okay, here's your
Good
putt for
putt
birdie.
though. We'll take our birdie.
That's good so far.
Cheers. Get you some coffee,
And
whatever you're
count
drinking.
it.
Let's
That's
go.
for birdie.
All right,
All right,
Doc took
stepping
her
up
job
to
back.
a par 4 here.
Ryan, how you enjoying carrying the clubs today?
Let's
102
tee
blast,
shot
but
should
I
play.
was a gray fast. But this fairway's wide open. Thank you for that, Richard. I'm just amazed with all of Richard's courses.
And
Like
this is
every single
about
time, he just
165
everything is
yards or
perfect.
so to the pin.
Like I've never been to a problem on his courses. Like they're always beautiful. They're always just well designed, well thought out. It's pretty impressive. It always brings a smile to my face when I see when I see one of his courses live. Right, I'm like, wait, Richard has a new course. Instantly jump on record. Instantly jump on, hit the record
Great
button.
work there. That's a great approach.
Doc's like, well, Ryan,
for the
we
birdie.
were watching a movie, right?
That
Oh,
was nice.
but Richard just released a course. But Doc, she's like, oh, it's in the
that
ending of the movie though.
Down to 4 under
Oh, well,
teeing off now on the 7th.
Richard made a new course. Okay, Richard, this shot's for you. Well, we hit the green, so that's not the worst shot dedication. Terrible swing, though.
Okay, on the green.
Hey,
That's
this
good
birdie's
stuff.
for you,
Just
Richard.
wish it would have. I mean,
What?
I
Finish
wish
your
it
sentence,
would've
Sean.
Been a little bit closer.
Okay, go ahead. Wow. Wow, John. I was just bragging about John this round, and then he hits me with that.
Oh,
Good putt. I
This one's
actually
just
love
about 6
John's like
feet.
reactions to misses
So
this
far, so
year,
good.
where he goes like, ugh. Or
oh, that'll work for
he
your par.
really,
Nicely
really
done.
gets into it. 4 under through 7. Still playing great golf.
Okay, after that hole, you'll
Yeah, this
stay
is a
at
very
4
beautifully
under par.
crafted golf course. All the way out, all the way through. We're sending this one. Long par 4 here. Richard wasn't messing around on this one. Sent that one. 311.
That was good stuff.
Good stuff. Thanks,
All
Sean.
right, second
I'm going
shot
with
on
the
the
4 iron here. My favorite club is the hybrid, but I think I don't want to hit it in the water. This was the hole we were talking about at the flyover at the beginning. This is it. Oh, that's gorgeous. You cannot stripe it any better than that. It's got to roll, though. Look at that sculpting. Richard, one of the best in the business at sculpting. Let's go. What a golf shot. And we didn't hit it in the water, which is a
That
plus.
should do nicely. Here we go. This is for birdie. Looking really good.
Let's go.
And it drops.
Doc came to play, or maybe Ryan is just doing a great job caddying. You know, who do we give it to? The person hitting the shots or the person calling the shots?
After that one, you're bringing your score down to 5.
I love the
under.
way those 3 bunkers look here off the tee. And you know, what? One thing we have to talk about, like a lot of the great designers in this game, Richard is one of them, they frame the courses so well. They frame them from a true sim perspective. So if I'm playing this true sim, I can see the elevation changes. I can see this fairway's lower. This is higher. This is higher. I can see the bunkers in play. That is framing perfection. And so a lot of the best realistic true sim designers out there pay attention to the detail like that. Daniel Drummond's 83, one of the best in the business at that. And his is the same way. Always pays attention to how can I frame this hole?
Well,
How
that's
can
a lot.
I... Now, they also do traps from framing, right? They don't always make it straightforward. I just wanted to take this gap right here. So sometimes they put a little traps in there, little teasers.
Careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance
Well,
you want in the deep stuff.
I think you know, this is a one way to play it. In recent showcases, if you all have noticed, if you've watched my full showcase series, I've been playing really bad on par 5s this year. And I think a lot of that is I try to blast it off the tee and I miss the fairway. And then par 5s, you miss the fairway, you're done for birdies.
Drop one next to the pin next shot.
I agree with John. Let's drop it next to the pin.
105 left to go.
Get a good bounce. Look at this. Look at this. Good sculpting by the designer there. Nice roll.
Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens.
Not an easy putt. These are the hardest putts in this game.
For birdie.
8-footers are no joke this year. Let's go. Sitter Cup. Cheers to that, everybody. 6 under. Nobody point out in a comment what Ryan Gamer shot in the last showcase in the front 9. No comparisons between the caddy and the golfer. You know, Ryan just needed a break. He got, remember he got hit by a fence in the last video. Remember, he had to actually phase through the fence and took, you know, yeah, he's still injured. You know, it's amazing he can still carry the bag. So, keep those comments to a minimum. Hey, Richard, this one's for you, buddy. Here we go, a little bit of D-loft.
There we go, great contact.
That's in. One time. Great shot dedication, though. Can't complain.
10 feet to go. Well, the putt appears to be online.
Oh, it just never broke up the hill. I was trying to hit it firmer. I just didn't hit it firm enough.
Score is currently clocking in at 6 under par.
All right, 6 under through 10. Still a great round of golf 11th. On a beautiful golf course. Richard just is insane at the video game. You know? Beautiful. Striped it dead straight. All right, Doc. The question is, everybody, who's playing TGC Tours this year? Which character model? Is it Virtual Doc or Virtual Ryan? Who is playing TGC Tours this year? We have to make that decision on which one's going to play competitive. Ryan Gamer is the career mode, and Doc is the caddy in the career mode. Ryan's playing great golf in the career mode. But the question is, in TGC Tours competitive scene, who is it? We have to make that decision. Oh, what a shot. You all let me know what you think. I like showcases like changing between the two.
And there we go.
Based on performance, right?
Approach shot.
Let's go.
Great work.
I do think that Doc has a smoother swing. You know, more technical than Ryan's. I think she has a smoother swing animation.
After that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 12th
Just a beautiful golf course. I love the way that Richard designed this. Like, this is just phenomenal. Golf course perfection. Beauty. 101 dead straight, slight fast blast. The fast blast. Now, I am a little bit worried about the water here, but let's not focus on the water too much.
Okay, I'll accept that.
You know, the best way to not be afraid of the water is to dedicate the albatross, right? If we dedicate it, we don't have to worry about hitting the water, right? This one's for you, Richard. Oh, 106 perfect, dead straight, dedicated. All right, Doc may be every course showcase now. What a golf shot. Richard, that one's for you, buddy. Oh, my.
Well, look at you putting for eagle now.
Look at you, Doc.
That's fine work. Fine work indeed.
Let's take this eagle.
This for eagle. Looking very nice.
Let's go! And that is 3 points on Stableford format.
Well done.
That's a 3-point shot dedication for Richard. Cheers to that, everybody. Get your coffees. Hold them high, baby. Let's go. Or whatever you're drinking. I know a lot of people don't drink coffee during these videos. I do. I know Kevin's out there drinking coffee. I know Kevin was ready for that one. Go.
Something about that sounded a little off.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, John. I thought it was a perfect swing. Richard, I love you. I mean, Thank you, Richard.
This one's about 190 or so.
Everybody better be rating this course as 5-star after getting a bounce like that. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much for that incredible bounce. Are you... I still, like, I'm speechless. Look, I was so flustered. We just sit it into the woods.
Going through some brush. Well, you can't hit all the greens.
Well, it's the week of Halloween, you know. Spend some time in the woods, Doc. Apparently. That, I still can't believe that bounce we got. That was nuts. It's almost impossible to get that one to stop down the hill there. I did the best I could, but... Okay, look at Doc just hanging out in the trees. Hope she brought her bug spray.
Oh.
You know, you live and you learn, right? We'll take our bogey. 9 under through 13.
Down she goes.
5 holes left. We have a par 5 and a par 3.
And you're 8 under par.
Did I do
currently.
3 dedications already or 2? Oh, 4. Richard. Let's say this is the 3rd. I might have lost count. Much for Richard. Ace. Striping him. What is happening?
Well, this one's looking okay off the tee.
Yeah, I'd say it's looking pretty good, John. Get in. Get in. Imagine if that drops. What a golf shot. That one's for you, Richard. No way we get another eagle, right? Could you imagine? Well, you won't have to imagine anymore, but it will be a birdie, which moves our dedication total to a record high of 5, right? I think I dedicated a eagle, which is 3 points, a birdie, which was 2 points, that's 5, and then another birdie, which is 7. Is that right, or was that other dedication a par? Let me know in a comment if you all kept track. I think it was a birdie, eagle, birdie.
We got a big hitter here.
Big hitter, that's what we do, John. Just send it. Dead straight, perfect. Doc came to play. Ryan shot it. Let's not compare scores. I almost compared the scores. Don't worry about what Ryan shot the last tournament. He's doing a great job caddying everybody. And don't worry about if you missed the last showcase. You know, you can go back and watch it. See how Ryan performed. Wasn't his greatest round of all time. Actually his worst.
This is what our 3rd shot's looking like.
The trees again. I'm going to send this full pitch lob wedge. Fasted it. Great bounce, though. Great bounce and roll.
This one's a 21-footer.
Steady left to right. Not a lot of movement here. Going to get aggressive. Oh, it just... Where's the magnet, Richard? Come on. Richard forgot to go out on the course. You know, every time Ryan and Doc travel to a new course, usually the designer wakes up in the morning, gives them a good breakfast, and usually puts magnets in the cups while they're eating breakfast. But no magnets this time. Now the fasts are coming out. Doc is getting a little too excited.
Going to the beach.
Good day for the beach, though. Beautiful 280.
All right, let's get
Look at me calling it beautiful right in the sand, but like this is where Ryan and Doc spend a lot of time. What can we say? Be the one. Fasted a mile.
We'll get through these branches eventually.
You hate to see it. I mean, it wasn't a terrible shot, though.
Really smoked it out of that fairway bunker.
We smoked it all right. Look at it. Cracks me up. The very fast follow through is so funny.
Par putt coming up.
For a chip, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Looking good.
Just gonna flip the club a little bit.
There it is.
2 holes left, 9 under. What a round of golf here at the beautiful
current score.
Bramley Manor. What a
one,
fantastic golf course. I'm not gonna do a bonus dedication this round. We already have our record.
A little too far to the right on the approach,
good bounce.
I think.
Oh, gorgeous bounce. Great sculpting from Richard, like always.
That'll play pin high, well judged.
I'm going to trust dead straight. Trust Richard.
Setting up a 12-foot putt here.
Let's go.
So
Richard
good. That was
Designs
a
on PC. He's not going to give us ghost break.
shot.
10 under through 17. Cheers for that, everybody.
And after that one, 10.
I'm actually, can you all
And
tell
best
how
of
my
luck as you
excite
bring
every
this
time I
one on
birdie,
home here on the 18th
I
hole.
drink more coffee. As I drink more coffee throughout the video, I get more amped up. Have you all noticed that? It works.
Oh my
That's gorgeous.
goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power.
Absolute blast on that one. Dead straight, perfect. Can't hit it much better than that. What a golf course, though.
We've
This
got
has
about
been
120
fantastic.
yards to
Richard,
get to
thanks
that
for the
pin
hard
from
work designing this, you legend. Like, this is just high quality all the way through. Such a realistic golf course.
Come on, bounce to the right.
See, I want to be able to use a course like this in career mode. This would be a perfect course for the career mode, especially if Richard adds fans to it. Without, it wouldn't be
third
good for
shot.
career mode without fans, but if I feel like the courses in career mode have to have fans, right? It just doesn't fit. But I want courses like this in career mode. I hope they increase that list. We'll take it though. A par. 10 under. Doc came back after Ryan's, let's just say, poor performance in the last showcase. And Doc's might be the starter here for a while. 78% fairways, 77% gers, 1.33 putts per hole. Best putting we've had in a long time. Doc came ready to play. That is 62 on the scorecard. 10 under. Definitely favoriting. Definitely 5-star. Don't forget to do this, everybody. If you're playing these courses, it really helps the designers get more recognition in the game. When you hit the more options button at the bottom of the screen, it's X on the Xbox controller, square on PlayStation. You can favorite it so you can play later, and you can give it a 5-star rating. But you all are all legends. Thank you, Richard. Just incredible course. If you all got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more. And check out the full playlist in the description. There could be tons of course showcases to binge watch at this point in time and for you all to play. I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.